Okay, so these are the seedlings that we planted. Tomatoes, flowers, I think the front are watermelon, echinacea, no, sorry, zinnia, echinacea, watermelon, pumpkins. Hardening off plants, when you hear that term, I want you to think of children. So you're preparing your children to go out into the world. So you expose them to small parts of the world as they grow up. So what we're gonna do for these little plants, our little children, is we're gonna put them outside in the regular sun, because as you can see, there's not a lot of sun coming in here, so that they can acclimate. So we're gonna put these, I said I was gonna put them down in the shop bed to harden off, but we have enough sun and it's close to where I'm at right now with the shed to put these in the garden bed. So let's just go, let me show you where. So you come, here is the shed. Joe built this for me, by the way. It's a little bit of a mess, but I'll tell you, it's amazing. We put the window in and we're gonna put these, go right out here and right there. We could put these, sorry, my Birkenstocks are wet. We could really put these down at the shop garden, but as you can see, this bed has full sun, and now that we moved things out of here, we can just set them right there like our children, exposing them to a little bit of the world. We did this the other day for a couple hours. We're doing this today. Once you've done this a sequence of times, you'll know when you're ready, but then you can put them in the ground outside. They just got used to you preparing them for the world. So hardening off sounds complicated. Just think of it as you're preparing them to be outside full time by exposing them, right? Most preparation to anything is exposure. So we're preparing them to be outside forever. I'm thinking I will put them out here for a couple hours today, tomorrow, plant them in the ground. I had done this with them earlier this week, so I think you get a couple hours under your belt and you should be good to go. If there's a rule of thumb, I will tell you, it's probably that you're gonna do this for 3 or 4 days. These get sun through the window, so I think they're gonna be fine. And these are getting too leggy. The tomatoes were, well, let's see, this one might be okay. When they get this leggy, you need to repot them up, plant them down deeper. You could even plant them on their side to get them to grow right. But when they're too leggy, what it means is that, another gardening term that I learned, is that they're growing toward the sun. And you can rotate your plant back and forth, but without a sun lamp in here or a light, heat light, to grow, these have been growing toward the window. And we rotate them, but they get leggy when they lean toward the sun, when they lean away from the sun, and that has caused these zinnias to turn out this way. But the cool thing about zinnias is that they're perennial, so we're gonna put them in the ground. If they don't come to be their best flower this year, they'll come back again. Watermelon right there. So I'm gonna finish taking these out. That's what hardening off is. If you are interested in doing that, just give yourself a couple days before the time you want to plant, okay? Thanks so much, guys. See you in the next one.